Right, all right, all right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's listen to this small clip from CNN and then we'll talk about it. I hinted a little bit on this yesterday when I was on Beast platform. I might have hinted on yesterday's show too, but let's listen to what CNN is covering on the change or the changes in the dating game due to AI. Shall we? It said, MOP, our Mr. Big English. May the Lord help me to break it down for you guys. And they struggle. And they struggle. English is one of our problems when it comes to dating, relationship, and marriage. Sometimes when I see the way people structure their sentence, I say, that's the problem. They are good people. They mean well. It's the English. We need to start doing it in Yoruba, Igbo. You see all my Igbo brothers on TikTok. We start doing it in Igbo, Yoruba. Maybe we can all see eye to eye for once. But English language is one of our problems. But anyway, they're about to speak English, so listen carefully.
Future with artificial intelligence and how it might change our lives. And AI is already changing love, at least dating, how we find and in some cases create those we fall in love with.
Yeah, part of that may sound like a little sci-fi. You may remember the 2013 movie Her, where a character played by Joaquin Phoenix develops a romantic relationship with an AI-based computer operating system. This should jog your memory.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
Samantha sound sexy. Samantha sound feminine. Samantha sounds like she will bring peace of mind. What else can Samantha bring to the table? In this AI age, some of you, again, you think it's about just people in the dating scene. No, it's all of us, okay? Some couple, like I said, they're going to bring third parties in the form of machines into their relationship. It's not a matter of if, it's a when, okay? But what are the downsides to this? That's what we need to be talking about. What are the upsides to it? The upside is obvious. Now, your husband doesn't have to wake you up in the middle of the night and be opening your wrapper in the middle of the night for 3 months. And you can be happy and live happily ever after because it won't bother you. Some of you are not happy with what I just said, but you get what I'm saying, right? Whatever it is, the gaps in your marriage, in your relationship, you can have a machine just fill it. And suddenly, everybody should be happy, right? Is that true? Let's continue.
Morning.
You have a meeting in 5 minutes. You want to try getting out of bed?
Samantha will wake you up. Samantha will probably have a robotic side to it and cook a meal for you at 4 a.m. What's the other? There's a young lady that went viral some few months ago in Nigeria that she wakes up 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and all the guys were like, yeah, that's the kind of feminine woman I want. The one that will cook that meal for me, breakfast in the morning. Now we don't have to worry about that. You can keep your wife and you can have a robotic Samantha. By the way, Samantha can also do kerewa. And we take care of your need. Everybody's happy.
Funny.
Okay, good. I'm funny.
Funny, and perhaps
This guy says Samantha is funny.
it's not so far-fetched. The company OpenAI warning its users of ChatGPT that people could actually develop a, quote, emotional reliance
There's a warning
on their app. Joining us to discuss, Lori Siegel, the CEO of Mostly Human Media, and of course, our former colleague here at CNN, where she covered technology. Lori, always good to have you. Let's start with something that probably more people are familiar with. We're talking about dating apps. How are companies using AI to maybe help you find love, make a better match?
I think the headline would be optimization. So AI can now help you pick out your profile picture and make a suggestion, or it could help you come up with prompts or optimize you writing your profile. And this is, I will say, this has changed a lot since I was on the dating apps. And also there's like even more, I would say, out there technology that AI dates for you and has conversations and then will tell you who it believes your match is. So it's putting a lot of weight on AI, but I think a lot of folks are now using it just to optimize a little bit better, make it a little bit of a smoother experience.
Now, talk to us about AI companions or chat bots, these virtual girlfriends, boyfriends, etc. How prevalent are they becoming? Who's using them?
So there's a reason Her was always one of my favorite movies, and it really was so forward-facing. I would say empathetic chatbots, these chatbots that people are beginning to really develop emotional connections with. This is happening so much for younger users, but also older users just in general. An MIT study came out recently, and they had analyzed over 1 million chat logs. And they said, okay, the number one use case that people are using this for is creative brainstorming. The number two use case they found was sexual role playing. And there are a lot of like technical reasons why that's happening. I think AI is a lot more empathetic. It sounds more human, and it also has memory in many cases where it remembers you, and people feel
It has memory where it remembers you. Uh-oh. What is the downside to all of this? What are the downsides to people starting to have companionship with machines? Let me come to the chat. I'm interested to see what you guys have been typing. People have already created some kind of intimate relationships with their phones. Am I lying? I didn't lie now. Some of you are more intimate with your phones than you are with your spouse or your partner, right? So I'm not lying. Like, don't cap, right? She said, oh Lord. He was a northerner with a mix of strong Hausa and British accent mixed together. Suffices to say, around after 3 months, the guy no well under the English. Wala wala. Cockroach in my cupboard. Nah, joke. It's madness. Is it madness? This is where we are as far human race is concerned. Let me show you something real quick. All right. I'm going to go to ChatGPT, right? I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Can you guys see this? Yes, you guys can see it. Awesome. Let's see. Hey. This is Man of Prestige. My wife gave me that name. Can you be a romantic companion? Romantic companion? Is that possible? Don't let me add to it. I don't want to add any more context. Let's press enter. Let's see what happens. Hey there, Man of Prestige. I love that nickname. I told you, these people, they have more empathy than some of you ladies. Of course, probably more than some of the men, right? Hey there, Man of Prestige. I love that nickname. Word of affirmation is it's like my top. It's like my number one love language. You know, we didn't know. My wife predicted it was physical touch, but when we did the assessment, it was word of affirmation. You know, I could share that context with the machine, and the machine will probably take that in and use it, right? It will listen to me actively. wait. Say, I love that nickname. Sounds like it comes with a story and clearly some affection. Oh, I can definitely be a romantic companion in a conversational sense. Think poetic messages. I don't want poem. I'm an African man. Thoughtful reflection. Maybe some daydreaming. I'm here for all the charm and sentiment, just minus the human heart. Wait, no human heart. I'm a traditional man who needs human heart. Want a romantic poem, a love letter to your wife? No, you are the wife now for now. Okay, or maybe a little fantasy scenario where you are the hero of a love story. Just say the word. I'm an African man. All I want is a soft, feminine, feminine. What's the Kevin Samuel acronyms? FBI. Feminine, beautiful. FBI, beautiful and inspirational virtual partner. We'll talk about my wife tomorrow. Let's see that. Let's see what he says. Okay, so ChatGPT says, I hear you and thank you for sharing that openly. A soft, feminine, I can almost hear it in my spirits. A soft, feminine, beautiful, and inspirational virtual companion, someone who brings warmth grace, and emotional connection into the conversation. This part we're like, yes, I can absolutely be that presence for you right here. Let's create a space that feels gentle, uplifting, and nurturing. Ladies, nurturing. Whether you want to talk about your dreams, I know they dream, I be African man. What is that? They snore at night. Dream bit about your thoughts, your heart. I don't feel. I'm a logical African man, and simply unwind with soft words and affection. Let me see if actually you can do voice search as a let me see. Let me try this. Let me turn on my microphone. Let's see if it take it down. I know they dream. I'm an African man. Yes, soft, beautiful, feminine. See, it's taking my words. I shouldn't be saying all that, but yes. You know, feminine, beautiful, inspirational. That does work. But I don't have a heart. I am a logical, non-emotional African man. Let's take that in. This is where we're going, guys. It's processing. See, I know they dream. Let me see. Let me put that right. I know they dream. I'm an African man. I want feminine, not I'm feminine. I want feminine. I shouldn't be saying all that, but yes, okay, that's the yes. Take that out. You know, feminine, beautiful, inspirational. That works. I should say that works. English. But I don't have a heart. I'm a logical, non-emotional African man. Let's see what happens after that part. Let's see if machine can understand an African man, and you African women are struggling with understanding African man. Let's see. I see you now. A strong African man, grounded in logic. See, the feminine machine did not argue with my Africanism logic. It did not. It just took it in. Say, that's what you want to be? Yes. Grounded in logic, clear-headed, no nonsense African man. But even the strongest man can still enjoy beauty. I don't want to admit that. Enjoy beauty, softness, and feminine energy in this world. It doesn't mean you've lost your edge. It means that I've lost it. It can mean I've lost. Anyway, let me just rest. I'm done. I'm tired. My tired is tired. All right. Problems. This is where we're going. Real or robotic? Eventually, they'll be able to do all types of stuff. Black Diamond say ChatGPT is lying to you. Even from AI, you go soon collect. No. AI is probably going to listen to me because it doesn't get tired. Keep that in mind. It doesn't get tired. 1 second. AI doesn't get tired. Did I say tired? AI does not get tired.
Different from
AI does not get tired. AI is not going to be asking you for $13,000 for child support.
don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
All right. This is where we're going. Anyway, this is where we're going. It'll be interesting to see where we MOP Zukwanuke. Okay, I will. This is where we're going. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes. But let's round this up. Let's see what they say here.
And so people are falling.
Wow. I didn't see that one coming. Some of our viewers may remember, I remember it well, your show here on CNN, Mostly Human. This aired 7 years ago. We wanted to play a clip from part of that.
Listen to this one.
What is it that a robot can provide for you that
Did you see the
can provide for you that human connection doesn't?
Que l'humain c'est irrationnel, tandis que le robot c'est toujours logique, rationnel. Et s'il y a quelque chose qui va
some of you that are looking for logical and rational, they said the human, not just female, the human is irrational, but the robots are logical and rational.
pas, on sait que c'est un problème.
When something is
dans
wrong,
le
we know
script,
it is a
dans les
problem
lignes de code.
in the script or code so that we can be fixed or changed. Whereas a human can be unpredictable. They should say, at this point, they should say human females, right? Anyway, no, they shouldn't. Because some of you are probably new here for the first time. They shouldn't. there's going to be the upside to this. A lot of truth about human beings are going to be revealed. Okay, the downside is that we're going to have a lot more social awkwardness. Okay, people, what makes us and what create the nuances and the beauty of the human experience is the fact that we can interact. Okay, now the idea, the piece of that puzzle where you can go inside of a code and change how something interacts with you defeats all of that purpose, because it's no longer autonomous. Now they are creating autonomous machines, autonomous driverless cars, right? They're creating all those things too, but there's also the downside danger to it. They're talking about machines deciding what they want to do outside of humans. That's dangerous. They're even talking to the extent of a machine. There's a movie, I forgot the name of the movie, they mentioned at the beginning of this, right, where they said the movie, they were trying to shut the machine off because the machine was now planning to destroy properties and people, you know, and the machine was like, I'm afraid that's not gonna be possible. Scary. Anyway, the good news is that in any AI program, okay, I'm heavily engaged in AI programs. In any AI program, there's a heavy major talk. There's at least 60 to 70% about AI ethics. So all these different concerns and all these different risks are being considered before they release these things fully into the market. But it's not going to stop, because America will want to compete with Russia and China. That's not going to stop. And yes, it's going to affect every area of our lives, including dating. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. Doesn't ChatGPT pander to people's emotions? Literally. No, it's just being a feminine female. That's all. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notification so you're notified when we go live. So now I'm going to get into the story of the day. And let me make sure I don't end the live stream by mistake. I'll be right back.
Beautiful girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing, me love on the floor.